car insurance in Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina. When you are reading through an auto insurance policy, it can seem almost impossible to understand. Some of the words used in a conversation involving insurance or the insurance industry are not normally used in our everyday language. Not being able to understand those unusual words can make you think you are being spoken to in a foreign language, but the necessity of insurance in our lives is good reason to become familiar with the jargon used. Without any type of auto insurance, you will have no protection in case you are involved in an accident with your car. The damages sustained in an auto accident will be the object of a lawsuit against you if you have no insurance protection and the accident was your fault. You may not have been at fault for the accident, but you will still be worrying about the replacement of your car and payment of medical expenses for you and any others who may have been in your vehicle. It can easily be seen why insurance is a necessity and why the majority of them stipulate that people have a minimum amount of auto insurance. Most of the terms are familiar to all of us, but there are a couple of them that will not be readily recognized. We are accustomed to terms like liability coverage, physical damage coverage, and medical coverage when we talk about car insurance and watch your policies. There is not a lot that is said about emergency assistance coverage and unattached equipment coverage. These types of coverage are not as important as the other aspects of your coverage, but that does not mean that they should be ignored since they are great add-ons to your policy. The most common of the insurance terms you will hear about is liability coverage. The part of your insurance policy that covers damages caused by you in an accident is your liability coverage. It is wise to carry enough liability coverage to take care of any damages to the person who is the victim of the crash, so you will not have to pay an out-of-pocket expense. Medical coverage pays medical expenses you and any passengers within your vehicle may incur as a result of a crash. Emergency assistance coverage, one of the insurance terms that is a bit different, is a sort of roadside assistance. When this type of coverage is added to your auto insurance plan, you will have the assurance of being provided with a tow in case you get stranded in strange surroundings on an unfamiliar road. Lastly, unattached equipment coverage provides coverage for that equipment that is not a permanent attachment to your car. That may include something such as a satellite radio system. When you have expensive attached equipment on your car, you must be sure it is covered by your insurance plan, so you will not have to pay the cost of repairing or replacing these things. Knowing these insurance terms is the first step in understanding some of the confusing but important language that you will see and hear. If you can't understand these terms, you can't understand what type of home and car insurance you have or how it works. Knowing how it works helps you determine if what you have is adequate enough for your particular needs.